Is this thing on? Of course it is. Welcome back to Big Mouth. And fancy seeing you here, and you are very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, everyone. I'm a fan. I'm a Superman fan, right? I love superheroes. I'm a nerd, I'm a geek, and I don't like it when networks and studios try and lie to us to get our attention. So, no Superman for the rest of season 4 of Supergirl. This is absolutely outrageous. Greg Berlanti, CW, you have conned me so many times now with Arrowverse, right? I've left it, I've gone back to it because you've teased something, right? You did a trailer, right, with Lex Luthor in it, and you had loads of footage of Superman. Now, I understand some of that footage was of old footage, but I thought some of it is stuff I'd never seen before. And a lot of people would have come in on Sunday thinking they would get Superman. And even when I reviewed yesterday's episode, I said, okay, fair enough, we might see him later on in the season. We're not going to. So hang on a minute, right? Lex Luthor, Superman's ultimate nemesis, is not going to be in the rest of this season, right? Lex Luthor's in it, right? Lex Luthor's in it, but not Superman. No. Because they're going to bastardize Lex Luthor as well now. So now Lex Luthor is going to be Supergirl's ultimate nemesis. Forget Superman. Who needs Superman? Because Kara's my favourite Kryptonian. Ridiculous, right? We all know what's going on here. This show has lost so many viewers because it hasn't fulfilled its potential, right? It's a bad show from a bad franchise, and they're an embarrassment. And they sent Superman away off-world. He's not coming back. They've confirmed that now. And for me, this is absolutely despicable. Why give us a Superman, right? Why bring Superman into this verse, right? Just to say, we don't need him. We're going to send him off-world now. And the reason for sending him off-world was pathetic, right? You made a mockery out of Superman in this year's crossover, right? And now you tried to insinuate that Superman would be in some episodes for the rest of the season. You didn't say it, but you insinuated it, especially by that trailer, right? And again, you've betrayed the fans because you don't care about the fans. You don't care about DC or its fans or its characters. Basically, Arrowverse should be taken down. I want to support the DC Universe streaming service. Their brand new shows, they look brilliant. I'm really happy with Doom Patrol, and Titans was brilliant as well. I'm quite happy to support those shows, even though Berlanti's kind of involved with them, which is disappointing, but you can't have everything. But at least they're trying to do something real, right? But this is an absolute disgrace. You've got Lex Luthor, right? But you've decided no Superman. Now, I'm fine with it, right? Listen, I understand that this is Supergirl's show. I understand that. Some of you are going to say, yeah, but this is Supergirl's show. That's fine. But let's not forget she's pretty much an extra on her own show. She was in this week's episode anyway. But to do that trailer where you're constantly showing footage of Superman, and even I was fooled into thinking some of that was brand new footage, and it wasn't. It was wrong. And then afterwards, after that episode, you slyly tell us that there's no Superman for the rest of this series, right? Basically, right, Lex Luthor is Superman's enemy. You know, you haven't even developed good characters to go up against Kara, right? What are you doing? This is becoming more of the John Jones show than the Supergirl show. Do you know what? I'm fine with that. John Jones is awesome. I love Supergirl. I love Supergirl as a character. I grew up watching that film. Now, I know it's not a very popular film, but I love Supergirl because of that film. Helen Slater was a great Supergirl. And for me, it worked. Even though it's dated, even though they could have done something better. It's a shame Christopher Reeve wasn't interested and he backed out of being in that film. But you know what? It's a good film, you know, and you actually like Supergirl. This show has had so many missed opportunities, so much missed potential. But I think I'm very passionate about this because I don't speak for fans. I don't. Everyone's got their own voice, especially with social media these days. But you know what? To try and make us think that Superman was going to be in this season, then slyly tell us that he's not, is absolutely outrageous. And that's why I say boycott Arrowverse.